Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. We are doing pick a card. I'm going to jump right into it because we're doing this live. I'm going to hold the cards up. I will express which one is number 1, 2, and 3, and then I will try to give you a really good look at all of the cards. Here's the cards all together. This will be number 1. Number 2 is in the middle. Number 3 is on the end. So this is number 1, number 2, and number 3. And I would highly recommend just going with whichever one caught your eye first. I know it's a little tough when you're trying to do this live, but let's get into it. We'll start with number 1. I do give my feeling on the cards along with any channel messages that come my way. So always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And feel free to watch all of them. Maybe one will resonate more with than the other. Okay, so overall energy for the first pick is number 24, adjacent possibilities. And it is pertaining to number 10, journey. Well, I feel like it's along the lines of taking a leap of faith in a new direction. You're on a new journey. For some of you, it could be a move of home, business, out of country even, but the possibilities are endless. So it feels very much like going out on that limb, right? And then we have the Knight of Earth. Well, this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Loyal, dedicated, very stable, secure, grounded, but it's kind of like slow and steady move, or wins the race energy. So this is a well planned out movement. And then we have release. Scorpio energy. This is akin to the death card. And so it is transmutation, endings, creating new beginnings. Definitely some kind of a transformation. And what I love to see is the High Priestess. Pisces energy. This is following your intuition, meditation, higher spiritual, I heard evolution, ascension. It feels almost like you're shifting slowly, or you've been shifting from more of a 3D to spiritual. We have in the underlying energy that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, the Sun. Happiest card in the deck. That is beautiful energy. It's all about creativity, joy, happiness, abundance, and it's pertaining to number 39, community. I definitely feel like you could literally be moving. Interesting. We have the Knight of Air. Fastest moving knight in the deck. I feel like you're receiving guidance, intuition, download, but it's also clarity and focus. Your truth, honesty. With the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. You're creating from that energy, which is beautiful. And what it is that you're creating is the Wise Counselor, Taurus energy. For some of you, you are moving towards, again, some kind of a spiritual awakening. Hello, Leanne. Hi, Vicky. I definitely feel like this is all about a spiritual journey Before I get into clarifying, let's go ahead and read your chakra card. It is number 35, Soul Healing. I don't know if I want to read all of these. You have called upon this card today as deep soul healing is at hand. Your soul is the all-powerful conscious aspect of your being and is currently undergoing a healing process. This awakening can sometimes stir things up in your life as it creates the change required to expand to a higher state of awareness. You are undergoing a rite of passage where the things that are not working in your life are being reviewed. Know that this chaos is a positive thing. It is what is required at this time. There is a divine order to this chaos, and you are being asked to trust, listen, and action the loving guidance from your soul. Your soul holds the medicine for you to heal and know what's best for you. It is time of a deep cleansing, and you are encouraged to let go of old as you make way for the new. Soul healing allows for healing on all levels of your being, emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental. A complete cleansing on all levels, aspects, and states of being. Be very gentle and kind to yourself as you transit through this very powerful and important time. Be sure to nurture yourself through this process, giving yourself lots of love and care. Listen to the messages your body and soul are offering you, and follow through on this guidance. Amazing awakening is happening for you right now, and as soon will reap the rewards. Know that the process you are currently undergoing is a powerful injection of positive light from your soul as you heal deeply. Affirmation: I open to receive deep soul healing now and embrace the support of pure love to guide my healing journey. Interesting. I told you I felt like you were going on a spiritual journey, moving from, yeah. Let's do some clarifying before we get into the next two options. So the Knight of Earth is being clarified by the Four of Swords. Again, that is healing, meditation. It also is receiving downloads, guidance. And I feel like the Three of Pentacles is collaboration. This could be you engaging in new, especially with the community card in the underlying energy, new soul tribe, groups, religions, whatever spiritual orientations you have. And then we have the Tower, life-changing, definitely life-changing as we move into the Death card, aka release, Scorpio energy. For some of you, I feel like you could be releasing an old relationship with the Two of Cups. It also could be just a relationship style with the Page of Cups, an old way of emotional opportunities or offerings, and bringing balance back into your life. Not only balance, but I feel like there could be an old energy pertaining to money and energy as well, like feeling drained or depleted, or like it's being taken from you. What is the High Priestess? Again, High Priestess energy is all about following your intuition, heightening your gifts. We have the Six of Wands. I feel like there's recognition pertaining to a brand new emotional experience. For some of you, it could be love, but I feel like it's more than that. I feel like you're recognizing a brand new emotional experience, also heightened gifts at this time. And there's something pertaining to childhood or past life. For some of you, you could be intuitively recognizing that somebody is coming back around from the past or a past life. You could even recognize, like, maybe you've never seen them before, but you feel very comfortable around them and you know them very well. But I also feel like this is talking about maybe, I heard retracing your steps. So receiving gifts back from when you were a child. I feel like most of us have really heightened gifts when we're children. What is this Knight of Swords? Again, I felt as though it was some kind of a clarity, decisive focus. Down that goes. It's unfortunate with the pick a cards. You kind of have to show up on time or start from the beginning to see the options. We have the Temperance card, which is to pace yourself, and divine timing is at play. I feel like with the Five of Swords, it's moving out of that chaotic energy, that drama, if you will, and moving towards your stability and security with the Ten of Pentacles. What it is that you're manifesting, because that's what we're moving towards. Wrong deck. I also feel like with the Ten of Swords, you're getting rid of an old way of thinking, believing. I heard this is a complete spiritual overhaul. Ooh. Fell on my lap. Yeah, you're manifesting with the Queen of Swords energy, specifically Libra, but it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If that's not one of your signs, I feel like it's definitely the energy of somebody who's very focused, balanced. They're also willing to cut out people and places, situations that don't serve them, and has extreme clarity, moving towards a brand new, I want to say tangible beginning, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like it's more because we create or embody our own reality, that you're manifesting a new program within yourself, a new you, if you will. And with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, I feel like there's no self-deception taking place. What is the Wise Counselor? Boop. We're not taking all those. What's the Wise Counselor? So you've been waiting for, with the Nine of Wands, I feel like you're waiting to move through that chironic wounding, that old you, into the Emperor energy. You could even be waiting because the Wise Counselor, either you're seeking out a spiritual community or guru, and that is who is indicated by the Emperor energy, Aries specifically. But I also feel like for some of you, you've been moving through this and you're going to end up as the Emperor energy, somebody who has taken a leadership role in their own life to shift and change, who is now able to lead others that seek out your leadership. And it's been a long road with the Knight of Pentacles, as it started out here with the Knight. But I feel like you've been loyal, dedicated, very focused on this shift and change. We are going to go ahead and move on to the second option, which I will show you again here in a moment as I pick up the cards. Oh, I forgot to timestamp the first one. No, it's all right. I'll go back and do it. Let's do, actually, let's wait after I shuffle. Okay. The second card is number 30. I am presence. I am presence. It definitely feels like the energy of somebody who's embodying everything, and everything is embodying the person. I do have to shuffle a few decks beforehand, and then I'll do the timestamp. Okay. Sorry, that looks like always bad. totally missed all of it. I totally missed all of the comments. Thank goodness Leanne decided to come to work tonight. Gosh, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you, Leanne. Appreciate you. I feel like I should have done the pick a picture or pick a whatever differently, but I like going live, and so it gave me an excuse to go live. It'll be good for those who are coming after, I guess, the live, where unless they know to go in the beginning to check out what pictures they wanted to choose. Although I'll be honest, normally when there's a pick a picture, I will pick mine, listen to it, and then I end up listening to all of them anyway. Just cause. Okay. Second picture. Oh, timestamp. Now second picture. Which again, I will show you again, the second picture. That's all right. I had plans on Friday, which is why I wasn't here. No worries. It's life. It's life. It's good. All right. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that comes your way. My way. Comes your way too. Feel free to watch all or whichever one resonates, whichever picture resonates. Okay, overall energy picture number 2. We have number 18, anxiety. Ooh. Pertaining to number 17, gift. Interesting. I'm feeling this is maybe a smidgy spiritual as well. And there could be some overwhelming when it comes to some kind of gifts that you are being enhanced at this time. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be something that you've never had before, and then all of a sudden you're inundated with, you know, spirit or something to that extent, or if it's just going to be heightened. And frankly, it makes sense that there's a lot of spiritual readings because the North Node is now in Pisces. So it's really going to start opening people up. But we do have number 20, the call. So yeah, you're being called to, I feel like this is a course correction for some of you to get back on course with your destined, fated, what you're meant to do here in this 3D. And it could be very abrupt and sudden and kind of unexpected. Or if you've had these gifts and then all of a sudden they're like enhanced, like it can cause a bit of anxiety. If it's not necessarily that the gift is causing anxiety, it could be that there's a lot of disruption taking place in your life. And it's because you're on a course correction. And so it's like maybe, you know, jobs are ending, friends are leaving, relationships are going awry, leases are being terminated out of nowhere, cars are breaking down, like just a bunch of things, one after the other, causing stress and anxiety. But you need to understand that it's course correction time, and it's all about spiritual and going with the flow and being mutable. I don't know. It's easy for me because I'm a Pisces, but I understand for a lot of people that's like, you know, there's, I want to say it's Virgo, like mainly earth signs that are like, nope, this is the schedule. This is how we follow it. This is what happens. And anything that happens outside of my planning is like, ah. So I feel like you're being called to just do some meditating, take some deep breaths, walk in the forest. I heard put your toes in the sand and go to the beach. That would go along well with Pisces energy. Page of Earth. Pages bring news. Something coming in, some kind of opportunity, which again could be course correction. And then we have the Two of Air. So the Two of Air is the needing to make a decision and a choice, and either being unable to or unwilling to. And it's interesting because what we really need to do in life is make quick decisions, but quick decisions in the respect of knowing what it is that you want. And the only way to know what you want is when you go within and you truly know yourself and you trust yourself and you're like, no, this is what I want. Not worried about how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. But if you're given two opportunities, and a lot of times in the world, people don't want either one. It's like the lesser of two evils. But when you're like, no, I choose neither, I choose whatever my desire or dream is, it often opens up doors that you didn't even know were available. So again, we're going to clarify here in a minute, but in the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 48, Angel of Balance. Love it. It's pertaining to number 23, Courthouse. I feel like that's all about judgment. There's something, so the Judgment card in itself is all about surrender and moving in a new direction. And I feel like that's what's going to bring the balance is your judging. I don't want to say judging in the sense of like, oh, not doing that, that's judgment. I mean, surrender to what is and saying, okay, like, okay, I'm getting Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, I can't sing that one. Heal. Anyways, that song, like surrender, letting go, letting spirit or your higher self guide you. We have the Ace of Air. Everything's going to become clear in time. Now, I don't have a divine timing, but I'm being told in time, which sucks because that's like hurry up and wait, right? But I feel like the clarity and the insight is coming. You just need to trust. Have faith. Your card again is I am presence. Yes, be one with all that is around you. Surrender, have faith, and trust. I don't know what I did with the other card. I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to set that one in there because that's the next one. Okay, these are kind of long, so apologies. But, oh, there it is. But I read the first one, so I have to read them all now. You have pulled this card today as an indication that you are connecting to your I am presence at a deeper level. Just like each of us has angels and spirit guides that walk with us in the higher realms, we also have an aspect of ourselves that resonates in this higher state of consciousness. The I am presence is the all-loving, all-knowing, all-wise aspect of yourself that holds profound guidance and wisdom at all times. It resonates pure love and healing energy and is the angelic and divine aspect of our soul. Your I am presence pours its love and wisdom upon you, and you are being asked to open and receive its divine light. Your I am presence is calling for you to connect deeply with this divine aspect of yourself. If you have been feeling lost and lack direction, hence the Two of Swords, your I am presence holds the answer to your questions and is offering you divine guidance loud and clear, hence the Ace of Swords. This aspect of yourself is the best guide for you right now. It's time to allow and trust yourself at this time, at this deeper level. You're being guided to take some time to strengthen and deepen this connection by meditating, writing, and doing those things that allow you to feel the higher vibration of your soul. There's an abundance of positive energy flowing to you as you walk closer with your I am presence, as it creates a deeper feeling of fulfillment and well-being in your life. It's time to listen. Where did I just leave? It's time to listen and take note of the wisdom that is pouring into your soul at this time. This card may also indicate that you have been working on deepening this divine connection and that your life is starting to resonate more positively. Your I am presence is celebrating your hard work and commitment to your higher state of being. Keep up the great work. Affirmation. My I am presence shines brightly through me for all to see. Let's do a little clarifying, shall we? What is the call? Well, that was a lot. Okay. So the call is being clarified by the lovers, Gemini energy, the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Empress. The Empress is Taurus, Libra energy. Uh, Interestingly, I feel like you are being called to a soulmate connection. Soulmates don't have to be love. It can be friendships, partners, like anything that is a significant relationship. What I find interesting is this 8 of Wands. And the reason being is because this is very fast moving energy. It's forward momentum. It's like being thrust into something, or energy coming at you, which could even be spirit, frankly. And that's what could be causing that anxiety. But it's a gift. You're being given a gift, something tangible in the 3D. With the Empress, this is all about new beginnings. You could even be embodying this energy, which is um like turning your dreams into reality. It's a time of fertility and giving birth to your dreams. For some of you, you could even be getting pregnant unexpectedly. But it's also about positivity and happiness and prosperity, abundance. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. This is transmutation. You're leaving, well, I heard, an old world and heading into a new. What is the Page of Earth? Ooh. I don't know what it was, but it flipped in the reverse. Uh-oh, left a card behind. So the Page of Earth, again, is something being offered in the 3D, some kind of opportunity or it almost feels, for some of you, you could start seeing spirit. Or like even fairies. Interesting. For others, I just feel like this opportunity that's coming out of nowhere, but we have the Hanged Man in reverse, and so you're not, it's like you're lacking clarity. You're not engaging with your higher senses. You're kind of like, it almost feels like confusion, or you don't have the right perspective of whatever this is. And you're being called to take a leap of faith, like have this new beginning. It's a big deal, but you're up in your head about it. You're overthinking, overanalyzing. You're using your analytical mind as opposed to following your intuition and spirit and your guidance. So you're just not able to see things clearly, which is kind of putting you in this 2 of Air energy. Like, I heard kind of freaked out. And it feels like it's happening really fast. Like it's kind of coming out of nowhere. So the 2 of Air, we have the Emperor energy, Aries energy, Justice, Libra energy, and the Ace of Cups. This is a big decision. It's interesting because the Emperor is taking a leadership role in your own life, also taking a leadership role. It's being a boss. And it almost feels like you're weighing the option between that, justice, balance, trying to figure out between that and an Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is a brand new emotional beginning. This is something that also is highly spiritual because it's water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It feels like there's some kind of opportunity that's coming from the divine, and I'm not trying to shoot down whatever this is for you. Maybe you've been in a leadership role, and in order for this transformation to play out, you kind of have to learn. You have to, you're not the boss anymore. For some of you, that could be what it is, but these are your options. I mean, you're trying to weigh between the two of what you're doing, and it isn't me to decide for you. I know what I would choose, but I almost feel like One feels very earthbound and one feels very spiritual. Either way, you're going to have victory, success, and forward momentum and recognition on whatever path it is that you're taking. I honestly don't feel like I don't want to say you don't have a choice, because you do. But inevitably, all roads will continuously course correct until you are on your correct path. So it's kind of like you can continuously date the wrong kind of people. Oh, this is just an example, over and over and over again, until one day you realize, oh, I'm dating these people because I have a codependency, or I'm feeling less than, and I think they're going to fill this void. And once you become aware, that's your course correction, right? Well, when the nodes of fate come in to do the course correcting, it's like it can happen very bam, 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 like losing a job, losing relationship, it can be very rough. Like, I don't know how else to put it, like a little bit on the toughy side. Either way, in your underlying energy, you've already made that choice. You're already in balance, and you're receiving those messages. What is the Ace of Air? Interesting. For some of you, it could be that you feel the need to that you have to pick between the two, but inevitably, it's going to be both. So you're just wasting time. I don't know if that's for everybody, but I just got that somebody's just like this killing, or this killing time is killing me. I think that's a song. Anyways, the Ace of Air is bringing in the clarity. Like, you need to follow your intuition, meditate a little bit. Ten of Swords, it's allowing you to get out of that headspace. Ace of Pentacles, we already have the Ace of Pentacles in here. This is the offer you're taking. And we have a Queen of Cups. Now, it could be that you are a Queen of Cups, specifically Cancer, but it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I find it interesting that it feels like you're getting both. Like, maybe not instantaneously, but it's almost like one leads to the other. So let me give an example. Let's say one is a brand new emotional opportunity with some kind of psychic ability or even love. And the other is some job or something where you would be the head cheese, whatever. Let's say you took the love and somehow you end up being the head cheese of a totally another like something else. Like, it feels like you end up getting both, but maybe not at the same time, if that makes sense. And again, I don't know that that's for everybody, which is why you're being called to follow your intuition and really seek the guidance of your higher self, the I am. But definitely, again, I feel like we're having another course correction taking place, and it feels very, well, anxiety. Like, you're receiving this gift and it's almost like it puts you into stress mode. Yeah, interesting. All right, we're gonna move along. Oh, I don't think that I mentioned the Queen of Cups. If it's not a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're dealing with, or have that in your chart, it's somebody who's highly intuitive, psychic, kind, caring, compassionate. I feel like you definitely are coming into some kind of spiritual gifts, heightened spiritual gifts. It could even be a major heightening of your intuition. I mean, that in itself is a spiritual gift, I feel. Okay. We're going to do a little shuffle while I read the comments. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments, I have to scroll up. Although, there's only 2 people commenting. Holy bananas. Okay, there we go. You'll see berries like dingleberries. That was funny. Berries, berries. You gotta tap into it. It's there. It's waiting for you. Maybe that was your reading, being up in your headspace too much. Oh, I'm not using this deck anymore. No need to shuffle that one. If my laptop was working and I could actually do the readings that way and not on my phone, I would have actually been able to keep the cards up. That's all right. That's right, I'm doing it my way. Because this is what I wanted to do. So I'm doing it. Although we have not a large audience. Although it is the whole presidential thingy going on tonight, so that makes sense. Or all day, I should say, not tonight. Okay, numero tres at 37:0, let's just say 37:10. Final picture. We have number 12, relationships. This is a really pretty card. I don't know. I love the trees. I love the colors. That's why I love where I live. I mean the area, I should say. Although we're moving. It's so pretty. Okay. We'll leave that in there. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch all three if you desire. One might resonate, even though I recommend just going with your intuition. But I will be honest, I always watch all of them when I watch the pick a cards. I mean, I watch the one I picked first, but then I watch all of them. Because I'm like, well, maybe my picker's broken. It's not, but whatever. Okay, overall energy for this reading is number 4. We have 2, by the way. It could be you and another person you're dealing with, so take it how it resonates. Number 47, the thinking woman, always makes me feel like air energy. But I always pay attention to how the card makes me feel. It's very green, and green to me is like heart chakra energy. Also, there's a butterfly in the upper corner that is a symbol of change, transformation. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, there's something to do with these yellow flowers as well. I don't even know what they are, but I'm feeling something pertaining to that's the 3rd chakra. Solar plexus, life force energy. Interesting. I feel like there's some, you could even be studying. And for some of you, you could even be receiving like transformative insight, whether it's from what you're reading or what you're being guided to read, if you will. And then we have the energy number 13 of financial constraint. Now, both of these are pertaining to number 22, official person. I don't feel like being in the energy of financial constraint is ever good. I mean, it is what it is. So this could be somebody that you're dealing with. It could be that you're dealing with an official person who is in the financial constraint energy. Or flip the roles. I don't necessarily know if they're both your energy. I will get more information as we move through the reading. Uh, but if it is your energy and the financial constraint, I will say that that will start to seep into all other aspects. I heard there's something peculiar going on. Okay, we have the Three of Keys, the chess game. I heard, well, that's not bad. I heard 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's not bad if you're moving 2 steps forward and only 1 back. But there's something that feels, I heard struggle bus. Then we have the 8 of Roses, community. I feel like you're energetically going to be walking away from something or someone. I feel like emotionally, maybe not energetically, emotionally detaching from someone. Because it feels very, it feels difficult. We have number 11, the Ark of the Covenant. Yet another card that feels very much like course correction, getting in alignment, following your path. In the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 15, appreciation, pertaining to number 34, occupation. That's beautiful energy. I don't feel like this is you. I don't. An official person, although this guy is dressed in military attire, I don't feel like it has to be that. An official person could be like a significant other. It could be a boss. It could be a family member, somebody that you give a title to. So, I mean, it could be a police officer, a judge, a lawyer, a school teacher, somebody that is official, has some kind of an official title in your life, not just some rando stranger. It could be a best friend, like whatever the case is. Again, we'll get more into it, but I feel like you are more in, and flip the roles if need be, but I'm reading it and feeling that your energy is the thinking woman, male, female, not gender specific, and that there's some kind of game. It's just, I don't even feel like it's a purposeful game, but it's almost like a lose-lose situation. Like every time you get a little headway, it gets sucked back. And I definitely feel like there's going to be an emotional detachment, energetic as well, frankly. With the Ark of the Covenant, I feel like you're moving forward. And for some of you, it's the whole idea that you have to leave somebody in the behind. But it's not your job to bring people with you. So again, we have appreciation pertaining to occupation. That's being in appreciation and gratitude. And then we have the 4 of Roses, views of the ego, which I find interesting because it almost feels like, so the views of the ego are meant to be those around you, those that you're surrounding yourself with. However, in this picture, you see that this person, it's almost like the mirror effect, where is that the chess game? Are you mirroring the people around you to show them? Or are they doing that to you? We have the muse, number 15. This is, well, it's the muse. So whatever the views of the ego are, it's a catalyst. It's like the inspiration, that what's guiding you and keeping you moving forward. I can't wait to dive into this one. Yeah, I can't wait. Let's read your chakra card. Again, this is all about relationships. Number 3, relationships. Sacral chakra. You have attracted this card into your awareness today as it is a powerful time and opportunity to deepen relationships. Relationships are the way we connect to all things in our world, not just people. This could be a relationship with yourself, your partner, your family, friends, pets, creative projects, your home, and your community. For things to grow, expand, and to be healthy, your relationships need to be fed and nurtured. Now is a good time to see which bonds require some more love and attention and assess the ones that are not so healthy for you at this time. I gotta say, I feel like that's what this reading is about. What awareness is required to shift the energy around any challenging relationships? What do you need to assess, or what do you need to express for this relationship to heal? Whether this card relates to your innate relationships or relationships in general, oh, excuse me, not innate, intimate relationships or relationships in general, know that there's great opportunity for growth and connection. Through relationships, you learn about yourself and others. They're an integral and important part of your life's journey. Our relationships teach and mirror many traits back to us. Sometimes this reflection is hard to accept. Interesting. However, when you are willing to see yourself honestly and work positively with your behavior, then there's huge opportunity for growth. The key is to accept and love every aspect of yourself and set yourself free from judgment and limitation. There's an abundance of love and healing that comes with a solid, fulfilling relationship. Take time to nurture your relationships. Put in the energy to allow them to grow and expand into beautiful friendships or deeper connections. It is also a powerful time to create a long-lasting, healthy relationship with yourself and be your new best friend. Affirmation. My relationships are aligned with my highest good and my soul's purpose. Okay. I feel like maybe this is you, and that this official person could be the mirroring effect. And it could pertain to work because it's appreciation for your occupation, because we have the view of the ego, something being reflected back to you, which is a muse. It's like your catalyst to shift and change. This also really could be somebody else, and this is one of the relationships that you're needing to distance yourself from. But for some of you, I feel like it could be that you're in the energy of transformation and shifting pertaining to this lacking energy. And the official person, honestly, if this is your energy, could be your ego, thinking that you're like cream of the crop, but you're in total lack energy. So I feel like this is kind of split between two groups because I'm getting two messages. Some of you are moving away from an energy because there's game playing, but some of you are this energy, and there's something that somebody's reflecting back to you in order to show you, like a catalyst, the mirror, as it said in the card. And as I said earlier, the 3 of Keys is a chess game. Let's clarify that. What's the 3 of Keys? What is this chess game? We have the Ace of Wands, a brand new passionate beginning. It's a time of action and movement, forward momentum, magic, really, with the Page of Wands. Pages bring news. It's definitely, with the Strength card, something very powerful. Again, the chess game makes me feel like there's like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. So it's interesting that we have like Like, I feel like you're gaining momentum. I still feel like you're moving away from something or someone. Yes, you are. Okay. Sorry. The Eight of Roses. Emotionally detaching and energetically detaching. It could be a King of Pentacles, Virgo specifically, but it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That also could talk about security and stability, maybe a job. But we have the Four of Cups. This is rejection. And it also is, it feels like it's springboarding off the game playing. It's like, okay, being not satisfied, nothing satisfying, and almost like giving up hope because it just feels like a go nowhere situation pertaining to emotions anyways. There's the emotional detachment. And if it's not another person, it could be from something within you. Maybe it's that financial constraint, that lacking, that void that needs to be fulfilled, and it wasn't being fulfilled from people, or you were looking outside of yourself to feel something within yourself. But this is mental and emotional clarity, and after a time of a lot of turmoil. We have the Emperor. You're moving towards the Emperor, Aries energy. I feel like the Emperor showed up in everybody's reading. This feels more like you're moving towards leveling up, male, female, not gender specific, but for some of you, it could be a boss. It could be that you're becoming your own boss. You're taking a leadership role in your own life. But for others, it could be that you're moving towards somebody who can help or that can help guide you. I feel like it's more like you're bossing up. Did I what? No. Nice. Okay. So the Ark of the Covenant is being clarified by the Death card. That's the transmutation. You're moving back onto your destined path and following your North Star. Pisces is the North Node currently, but this is Aquarius energy. It's about having faith in the future and wish fulfillment, but following your North Star with the Queen of Pentacles. So interesting that we've got a King and Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, specifically Capricorn energy, is grounded stability. It's again somebody who likes the finer things in life. They're very I heard caretaker. Very I don't think it means death caretaker, but like care, like that you like to care for people. But very loyal, stable, secure. They like to give gifts. And then we have the Sun card. The Sun card is Leo energy. This is the happiest card in the deck. Happy, joy, abundance, creativity, success. I'm curious how we are moving away. For some of you, there could be two earth signs, or you could be dealing with another earth sign, or it could be, again, the energy. I feel like you're definitely moving away from an earth energy or a job, or a home, a grounded, stable, secure something that is emotionally unsatisfying. So whether this is a friend, a job, a home, something that just was feeling like games, like it wasn't working, whatever it was 2 steps forward and 1 step back. There was just no progress. And I feel like you somehow got some kind of, honestly, I almost wonder for some of you if they offered you this new passionate beginning, but then they showed up as a page. And a page is somebody who is, not to knock pages, we've all been there, but it's somebody who is immature. They're kind of in it for whatever. For others of you, if this isn't pertaining to a person that was playing games with you, I feel like you finally gained your strength back from whatever this game was to you. By almost creating your own new passionate beginning, this desire to move forward, like, I've had enough. I've had enough with this chess game. With the Ark of the Covenant, you're definitely transforming, heading towards your wish fulfillment. And I feel like, again, if you're not an earth sign, it's pertaining to your grounded stability, your security, and your happiness. Let's get to the underlying. Again, we have appreciation pertaining to the occupation. What is this Four of Roses? View of the ego. Oop, dropped it. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Okay, so the Four of Roses is being clarified by the Nine of Cups. This is emotional sovereignty and wish fulfillment. Following the intuition, your higher guidance, Pisces energy specifically. And then we have the Six of Swords. Is the chess game with yourself? Because it very much could be. It could be that you were playing a chess game with yourself. And the reason being is because, again, the view of the ego is a mirror effect. So it could be that the people around you are playing their part to show you something. And the reason it could be you embodying both energies, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, is it's almost like you get it. You get your strength back and then you backpedal. And I'm not saying that's for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like you find your emotional sovereignty. You're like, nope, I'm going towards my happiness, following my intuition. And then I'm going to turn around and row backwards. Like, this is in the reverse. This is that Six of, it's like, nope, I'm emotionally detaching. Just kidding. Ha ha ha, I'm coming back. Like, back to, I know this isn't even the same deck, but back to chaos and drama and giving your energy away. Whoa. What's the muse? Okay, I'm getting a song and I don't know. All I'm getting is a la 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 la, a la 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 long, long time. Oh. Okay, I heard, girl, I want to make you sweat. So the muse is being clarified. This almost feels like the last reading by the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is somebody who is very balanced and has clarity. They're very diplomatic, like they're willing to hear all sides, but inevitably at the end of the day, they're cutting out people, places, and situations that just don't serve them or their higher good. And that includes internal stuff. They have clarity. They know what's going on. And they're moving towards their sunshine, their happiness, their joy. And I feel like they're also seeing, it's being illuminated. The sun also illuminates the chironic wounding, the 9 of Wands, and the energy of being very fickle or maybe even rejection, and the Devil card, Capricorn energy. I feel like this person is getting clarity. It's being illuminated, whether it's them or somebody they're dealing with. But I will remind you, as within, so without. I don't know if I have enough. I feel like it's being illuminated, what's going on, and it is shadow energy. But I feel like the muse, the whole purpose is that it is which is interesting because number 15 is actually the devil card, Capricorn energy. But in this deck, it's the muse. It's like the catalyst, the thing that makes you want to take action. And I feel like it's the fact that there's balance and clarity and it's being illuminated. And that's allowing for an end to the old way of thinking and believing, and it's all taking place in divine timing. Sagittarius energy. Wowza. So I feel like this was a little clustered, because I strongly feel like there's somebody that you're dealing with, but I also am getting the feeling that a lot of you, this is you dealing with you. It's like you and you. And even if you are dealing with somebody else, I will tell you that you attracted them from something within you. So I feel like it both kind of stands true. Like this is you and other people and you and you. But it's all coming to an end in the respect of the clarity is coming in. There's a shift taking place. And there's relationships worth salvaging and relationships that need to be moved away from. But at the end of the day, the relationship with yourself, getting to know yourself, what it is that you truly desire, doing the work and giving yourself self-love is super important. So all relationships are good, but the one with you is the best. So that is the end. Nines are endings. Nines are like right before the 10. Although it depends. I mean, in tarot, normally I consider them endings, but it's also wish fulfillment, like, which would be the ending of the waiting period. Yeah. That's so interesting. This is the first time that I showed up small on my laptop. Normally I'm a widescreen, and for some reason I'm not. I will have to put all the timestamps in for anybody who didn't catch the live so that they know where the cards are. And now I'm going to have to watch the first half of it because I didn't write it down. I don't know. You guys are going to have to tell me if you like the pick of cards. I might make it a new thing on occasion. I probably won't do it every single Monday, but on occasion, definitely. Yeah, you can't be late. If you're due, well, I mean, if you genuinely want to check your intuition, like pick off of it, you know, oh, this is the first card that caught my eye. It would behoove you not to be late to the pick of cards. But that's the tough thing about doing a pick a card live, because, you know, when you join in, I'm already wherever I'm at, unless you immediately know, okay, I need to go to the beginning. Because I tried to get the cards up right away after I started so that, you know, you're not sitting there for 15 minutes waiting for the card. But like I said before, or in all the readings, I normally pick the one that I want, watch it, and then I end up watching all the other ones just because, like, what if another one resonates with me? Or sometimes 2 cards, I'm like, ooh, that's my first choice, but I don't even know. Oh, I put this way over there. So anybody? Anything? All right. I'm going to end it here then. And then I'll put the timestamps in. You're very welcome, Vicki, and I will actually see you tomorrow. You got nothing, Leanne? Nothing? No, I'm just kidding. And then I will be back Wednesday for the good stuff. I personally felt like all the February readings were pretty darn good. There were a few that were like, eh, but I feel like all in all, they were all pretty good. I think. Anyway, it's a new day. It's a new dawn. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited to chat with you tomorrow, Miss Vicky. No, is that a party hat? I couldn't tell. It almost looked like a cat. um, I like it. I dig it. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. No, I won't. I'll see one of you tomorrow. I'll see all the rest of you on Wednesday. Until then, see you later.